Hello and welcome to another gameplay and review video. This game is called Newspaper Day. It is the debut game of Southern Fjord Games, and it was released on November 11th, 2024. So it's pretty much your typical psychological horror game, and we're going to check this one out. I fell asleep again. Here we are in a schoolroom. Kind of got that VHS aesthetic. Not much, it's like grainy. But I don't know if it's really a VHS aesthetic or if it's just the way the developers intended it. But anyway, basic assets for the tables and chairs and desks and lighting. Let's go over to this TV.
Two bodies were found on the main street Northway. It was discovered that they were two men of approximately 25 years old. They were brutally stabbed and abandoned in the middle of the street, and unfortunately for the community, a 15-year-old boy, named Nick, has disappeared altogether. His parents mention that he went to school and did not return home. They are desperate for any news. If you have information, please report it to the authorities.
Wow, when did things get so horrible in the neighborhood? Sigh, I better go home before it gets late. Yeah, the outside, basic assets with the skybox and everything. So your basic, you could say entry-level horror game or like lower-tier horror game. Lower tier indie game, you might say. But of course, this is their first debut game. As you know, I've reviewed a lot of debut games. So they'll probably come up with some better ones. Their second game is going to be coming out soon, and I will do a review of that when it comes out. But this is pretty good. Oh, and in this game, you'll see in a moment, I have to take my bike and go home. Yeah, you get to ride a bike in this one. You get to do a paper route. So it's sort of like that kind of a game. F, center view, space for brake, and E for dismount. Gotta head home. Let's see, riding. You get to ride a bike down the street. It seems Mom is at home. And you can see when you dismount, it kind of jumps you up. Kind of a weird effect there. But like basic assets, pretty much this thing uses. The houses do look realistic in the streets and everything. You can see into the houses. So, yeah. Hi son, are you okay? Did you see the news on television? Yes Mom, a lot has happened in the neighborhood. I left you a grilled cheese on the table. You should heat it in the pan. Thanks Mom, I'll cook it right away. I'm starving. Okay, close the door. think my sandwich is ready now. I have to put it on my plate. And eat the grilled cheese sandwich. I should go to sleep. Tomorrow is my first day delivering newspapers. I need to have energy. Yeah, Here's the bathroom. Just tour the house a little bit. Mirror. Two photos. Yeah. Generic posters. And here's some, like, don't know what that is exactly, but Megadeth, Green Day, Metallica, Rhapsody. Kind of like generic posters, poster assets mimicking famous bands. I'm not sure what that one represents, but I know what these four represent. Beanbag chair. So I guess gotta go to sleep now. It's time to get to work. I must deliver today's newspapers to the neighbors on the street. I should start with Mr. Johnson. Okay, so we're gonna go out and gotta deliver the newspaper. So this is kind of basically a horror game and kind of like a job simulator, one of those games. A few days ago I played a game like that. It was the Night Cleaner, where you were actually a janitor and you cleaned the different floors of an office building that was haunted. Well, now you get to deliver papers in a neighborhood that has a murderer running around. It should be the first house at the left of the store, if I'm not mistaken. And so we're delivering newspapers this game. So yeah, job simulator and a horror game. Good morning, Mr. Johnson. I bring you your weekly newspaper. Nice to meet you. I hope you feel comfortable in this neighborhood. And then you gotta deliver a newspaper. Yes, my name is David. I'm the new boy. Deliver newspaper. Yeah, enter. Thank you, young man. Lately, things have not been very good. Around here, you should be careful at night. Have a good day. Yeah. So that's what you do, pretty much. Next house, Mr. and Mrs. Robinson. Knock. Good morning, Mrs. Robinson. I bring you your weekly newspaper. Thank you very much, son. We will see how everything is in the area. We'll see. What does that mean? That's a peculiar thing to say. Next house, Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith's house, which I think is right there. Good morning, Mr. Smith. Here is your weekly newspaper. Thank you very much, young man. I hope you have a good day delivering. Yes, shutting the door before you finish talking. Okay. Next house, Mr. Robert. I think it is the furthest house at the end of the long road. Okay. No one is answering. Whoa. Wow, that gave me quite a scare. Sorry, kid. I saw you coming in the distance, and I left through the back door. Sorry for the delay. Are you the delivery guy? Yes, I'm new in the neighborhood and I got this job. Nice to meet you, boy. I hope to see you often. I should go get something to eat at the store. I'm done for today. Let's go to the store now. Another thing with this game is, you see these tire treads? It marks exactly where you've been. So that's kind of interesting. Yeah, you can't go down there, it'll block you, so you gotta go back down this way. I would like some chips. Yeah, if you push the brake too fast, it like spins you around, so you gotta watch it that you don't go too fast. Because if you slam on the brakes here, it spins you back like that. So lightly tap the brakes, not all at once. So gotta go pick up some chips at the store. Okay, I'm gonna go pick up some chips. Yeah, the items are kind of fuzzy and low quality. Some of the other games that I've seen have, those are toothbrushes, I think. Some of the other games have a lot better assets. This one is kind of blurry. Produce. Yeah, look at this. This is kind of like low quality, but it's their debut game, so Lewis Potito. Chips. Hello, I would like to buy just this. Hello, it would be a total of $2.99. Okay. Yeah, sorry, I pressed the wrong button, but I wanted to see what would happen if I said that. Hello, I would like to buy just this. So that's what happens if you just click that. It lets you buy something if you need to. You go up here to pay if you want to pay for it. Have a good day. Okay. Thank you. But as you know, this is like a low quality store. There's some ones like Unlucky Charms, family size. That looks like Japanese writing. Or something. Or Chinese. It's late. It's time to go home. You can see the marks on the tire treads. Hello, son. How was your day today? It was good. I was just a little worried because some of the posters of missing children. We have to be careful with the people in this neighborhood. We don't know who we will run into. I'm a little exhausted. I want to rest. Kind of ran in with the previous sentence there. Okay. Also, it took me like all day just to deliver 4 papers. That was weird. Now it's nighttime already. Or is it like still daytime and like maybe it's like still daytime. It was like below maybe the sun was still below the horizon and you go back to sleep. I was wondering that cuz it's like weird if it was night already. Mother left my breakfast on the table before leaving. Yeah, it must be the same day. That's why it's called newspaper day. Never mind. Eat. That's a really good breakfast. Looks tasty. Yeah, it must be the same day. But like, why would you be delivering newspapers twice in a day, though? The first house will be the Sanders. Maybe this is another day, but like, that was weird. Kind of nice textures for the sky. But this, I don't know, maybe this is another day. Okay, gotta go to the Sanders this time. I think it's the house that's down there. I don't think it's the same houses. Okay, I think it might be this house. It's the first one to visit. Good morning, Mr. Sanders. I bring you your newspaper. Thanks, boy. Have a good day. Okay. Next house, the Thompsons. It must be that house. That's why I put the bike right there. No furniture in this one. Good morning, Mrs. Thompson. Here is your newspaper. Thanks, young man. Are you the new delivery guy? Welcome. Kind of like the... thank you very much, Mrs. Thompson. Like the assets. Once again, Mr. Roberts needs a newspaper. Yeah, the creepy guy. Yeah, how many of you guess that Mr. Roberts down here is a suspect? Because I was thinking that. I've played a lot of these type of psychological horror games. So, this is how it turns out usually. Here we go, back at the creepy guy's house. Yeah, that guy's a creep. Mr. Roberts, I brought to you the newspaper. It's you, David. Sorry for my attitude. Since the news, I've been scared and alert about what's happening. Sure you are. Outside. Deliver newspaper. Don't worry, my mother is also very worried about the situation. Thanks, I'll try not to scare you next time. See yo. That guy's... I'm pretty sure that's the murderer. You can see all the tracks of where I've been. But yeah, this is a decent first game. How strange. I'm sure I never told him my name. Yeah, how did he know? Yeah, that guy is a suspect. I'll bet you that's the killer. That's the killer. I can't think about that now. Yeah. I should buy lunch for later. I would like to eat instant ramen. Okay, instant ramen. Coming up. Ah, right there. Are you up to date with the latest news? They found a piece of t-shirt at one of their crime scenes. I think they will soon be able to find the identity of the alleged murderer. Oh, now that's a lucky shot. Although it worries me, maybe the murderer will become more cautious and more people will start disappearing. The only thing they mentioned was that the color of the shirt was red and that it was an adult man. Okay, let's purchase this. Look at the head on the asset. Hello, I would like to buy just this. Hello, it would be a total of $2.99. $2.99 again. Wow. Have a good day. Thank you. Yeah, beginner assets. Time to go home. My mother is coming tomorrow, so I'll be alone. You mean my mother is coming tomorrow? Don't you mean like leaving tomorrow? Yeah, it was kind of weird. Weird grammar. Oh yeah, little glitch. I ran to the bike and it went over. 12:41 a.m. Huh. Neat painting there. What the hell is happening? I'm not going to stay here. I have to go out and get help. Not a very good idea, but I guess I'm going to have to. One of those creepy horror movies. Is anyone here? What happened? I guess I'm gonna have to go follow the police cars. Late at night. What could go wrong? Dead end. And I'm going to some creep's house. Great. And this is how horror movies turn out. How strange. Why is the door open at this hour? So I'm in the guy's house. Great. Rabbit. Okay, that's creepy. Crucifixes on the wall. Okay, can't go upstairs, so gotta go downstairs. Typical basement. Interact. Okay, I'm going down the creepy hallway. It's all dark. I need a flashlight. Okay. Need to go find a flashlight. Maybe I'll find one up here. And to put F to turn it on. Okay. Oh boy, okay. Walking down this hallway. To open this door, I must find the key. Okay, you can use shift to run. Gotta go upstairs and find the key. It's probably in that bedroom. Just a thought. That's the first place I'll look. Can't close this door. I'll have to leave it open, but if I have to run outside of it, it'll be easier to open it. If it's already open. Oh, black cat. Cute little black cat. Pentagrams on the floor. Cages. That's a child size. To look child size. Those are like adults. More cages. Adult sizes. Those look child sizes. Bloodstained chair. Bloodstained bed. Yeah, that guy is a killer. That guy's a killer. I was right. Okay. Now I'll try to get the good ending to this. See this bed? You hide. So that's where you go. Go to run. Run up the stairs. Do this, please. Got away. And that's, I think, how you get a good ending. Got a good ending for once. Escape from the truth to complete the story by getting a good ending. I found the police on the street and informed them of everything I had experienced. In the trial, it was revealed that Mr. Robert wanted to speak with his dead son through invocations and sacrifices. Okay. Lead programmer Federico Heichenleitner Este. Yeah, so this is not a US game company. It's a foreign game company. Sketchfab. Yes, it's all by Sketchfab. I guess you call it PSX graphics. I guess that's what you call it, not VHS aesthetic. It's PSX graphics. That's what you call it. I was wondering what that was called. Like old time graphics, they call it PSX. But they also call it retro graphics, I guess. Okay, that's the end of the full playthrough of Newspaper Day. Sort of a short game. A game with PSX graphics, that's what they're called. By Southern Fjord Games. As I said, this is their debut game, and their second game is coming out soon, so I'll review that. I'll purchase and review that when it comes out. I've got a bunch of games that I want to review, so stay tuned for all of those videos. And so this is sort of like a job simulator / stalker horror type game with some occult, satanic ritual stuff. Pretty good for a debut game. So hope you've enjoyed this gameplay and review video. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one real soon.